The deck of many things. It's a magic item, that much is true. What I am about to discuss is my first ever encounter with this item. I'll start at the beginning of the story. So a while back, Darktemplr and I decided to play some D&D, and I ended up running it. I'd already run my first campaign at this point, so I had enough experience to come up with something smooth on the fly. Well, I thought. I was running it in the same world setting as my first campaign, and Darktemplr made a new character, a lawful good moth light cleric named Lucian. Homebrew. So Lucian was a young light cleric who lived in Clareville City. The story starts when his parents' family heirloom is stolen by some criminals. So, Lucian sets out to find them and get back his family heirloom. He looks into a lead at a nearby small town called Yenton. In Yenton, he comes across a suspicious figure in a pointy red hat who is running the town bookstore, named John.
Excuse me, sir?
Yes?
Hi, I'm looking for some criminals. Do you happen to know where they are?
Oh, yes, I do believe so. But you can't expect me to give away information for free, can you now? But I don't need your money, though. Oh, I know. I'll give you 3 challenges we can play that you can choose from, and if you win, I'll tell you.
What are the challenges?
So you can either fight me in a duel, best me at a dance-off, or beat me in a game of the Deck of Many Things.
What's that?
It's a magical card game.
Sure then, I'll go the last one.
What? Yeah, I didn't expect Lucian to go with the Deck of Many Things option. I kinda just added that one in as a joke, then realized my horrible mistake, which is kind of evidence I never really learn. You see, I'm that DM whose jokes always end up going way too far. I should have learned to be more careful at this point because my jokes in my last campaign ended up with my party getting an airship company, their own country, and 10th level spells. And no, I am not going to explain right now. So in hindsight, I should have seen this coming. I didn't know much about the Deck of Many Things at this point anyways, I just knew that it was powerful and chaotic. Not a combination you want in an item in your campaign. So I grabbed the Dungeon Master's Guide and found the pages. Now, I probably should explain what the Deck of Many Things is. Basically, it is a card deck, but each card has a magical effect that takes place when somebody draws a card. In real life, the players get an actual card deck, take out the kings, queens, jacks, jokers, and twos, and shuffle those for the players to draw from. I drew for John, and Darktemplr drew for Lucian. Very well then, I'll draw first. John draws his first card and pulls out Rogue. Let me read the description of this card from the Dungeon Master's Guide. A non-player character of the DM's choice becomes hostile towards you. The identity of your new enemy isn't known until the NPC or someone else reveals it. Nothing less than a wish spell or divine intervention can end the NPC's hostility towards you. I'll deal with that later. Your turn. Lucian draws his first card, a Jack of Clubs. I look at the chart and see that this card is called Skull. I read the first line. You summon an avatar of death. A ghostly skeleton clad in a tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. If anyone tries to help you, the helper summons his own avatar of death. Anyone slain by the avatar of death can't be restored to life. So Lucian draws the card, and an avatar of death appears next to him. So if this thing kills Lucian, campaign over. However, it has only half the health of its summoner. Fortunately, Lucian rolls higher initiative and casts Burning Hands, killing it instantly. Also, the building is now on fire. At this point, I kinda hoped a Darktemplr might stop before things risked getting any worse. Oh, but I hoped in vain, for I forgot about something when it comes to Darktemplr. You see, when it comes to games, specifically RPGs, Darktemplr has a bit of a gambling issue. Don't even get me started on Dragon Quest V. So John draws next. He draws the Knight card. You gain the service of a 4th level fighter who serves you loyally until death. So Knight appears next to John. Oh, hi, welcome to the card game.
What's a card game?
Lucian draws next and pulls the Throne card. You gain proficiency in the Persuasion skill and double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters. Alright, your turn. Okay. The Knight draws the Ruin card. Basically, you lose all your wealth, but this guy has only existed for like 10 seconds at this point and didn't have anything to his name. John then draws the Star card. Increase one of your ability scores by 2. This score can exceed 20 but can't exceed 24. Delightful. Lucian draws twice, which you can do. He gets the Vizier and Moon cards. These two are fairly overpowered. Vizier basically lets you ask the DM any question within the next in-game year, and the DM has to answer it as honestly and helpfully as possible. Moon gives whoever draws the card 1d3 wish spells, and Lucian gets 3. If you don't know what the wish spell does, it's basically what it sounds like, a wish. It is one of the most powerful 9th level spells in the game, and now level 1 Lucian can cast it not 1, not 2, but 3 times. The Knight draws the Comet card. If you single-handedly defeat the next encounter, you gain a level. Then John draws the Fates. Reality's fabric unravels and spins anew, allowing you to avoid or erase one event as if it never happened. Why, that could prove useful. Lucian then draws Gem. 50 gems worth 1,000 GP each appear at your feet. Yeah, Lucian now has 50,000 gold. Not something I prepared for. The knight then draws the Balance card, which reverses your alignment. If your character is good, they become evil, lawful becomes chaotic, vice versa, etc. However, this guy is just neutral, meaning he's unaffected. But hey, it's a good thing Lucian didn't draw this card. If he did, then it would have a chaotic evil moth light cleric with 3 wish spells. He would have just become the Radiance. So yeah, dodged a bullet there. John draws the Flames card. A powerful devil becomes your enemy. The devil seeks your ruin and plagues your life, savoring your suffering before attempting to slay you. This enmity lasts until either you or the devil dies. I'll deal with that later as well.
So, Darktemplr, you already have 50,000 gold. Do you want to, stop now? Cut your losses? But no. By this point, Darktemplr, and therefore Lucian, had entered the gambling high. Lucian draws again, getting the Talons card. Every magic item you wear or carry disintegrates. Fortunately, Lucian didn't have any magic items, so nothing happens. The knight draws next, pulling one of the worst cards in the deck, the Void. This black card spells disaster. Your soul's imprisoned in a place of the DM's choice, guarded by one or more powerful beings. Oh no, how terrible. Anyways. John doesn't fare any better as he draws the Donjon card. You disappear and become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra-dimensional space. See, Darktemplr, you win! Thank goodness it's over. Lucian draws again and draws one of the best cards, the Sun card. The card gives Lucian 50,000 experience points, enough to raise him straight from level 1 to level 9. Yep. Also, a wondrous magic item appears. Dr. Data, who has been watching the chaos, rolls on a chart, and Lucian gets a Belt of Storm Giant Strength. While wearing it, your strength score increases to a 29, or a plus 9 strength. So basically, while wearing it, Lucian can carry up to 435 pounds. Oh, he's only 1 foot tall, by the way, if I forgot to mention that. Fortunately, Lucian finally decides to stop drawing cards and leaves the burning building. He takes the deck, though. Sometime later, Lucian finds his castle, which is filled with flumps who he becomes friends with. Then Lucian simply pays some high-level adventurers to go find his stolen family heirloom. When going back through Yenton, however, Lucian passes a crater where John's shop used to be, and in that crater, relaxing in a chair, was John.
John, you're not supposed to be here.
Why not?
You disappeared, remember?
Oh, don't be silly, kid. That never happened. Yeah, remember how he drew the Fates? He just used it so he never drew the Donjon card to begin with. Anyway, that's how my first experience with the Deck of Many Things went.